started way back that we have this culture. For example, like in Luya, women are not supposed to eat certain parts of
The chicken, right?
Yet you discover the parts are so fleshy than the others.
Yes.
So it's the man who is eating the whole chicken. Is that not being selfish? Boy child comes on up first consequences. This person is taking care of their future. He's just looking at this homestead. You know, girls will get married and go. And they are forgetting. In the Bible it's written, both of them shall live, leaving their homestead.
Both of them should.
They should
go. Yes.
And find their own homestead and therefore take care of it. So if you have a girl, she will live. When God says that blessed are peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God, He did not say blessed are boys because they are peacemakers and they will be called sons of God. So one of the things that should be clear to us is that children are from God and there is nothing we can do about it as far as gender is concerned.
I don't care what you say to me about the gender of my children, you know, especially supporting the boy child or something, wanting me to have a boy, yet you can't even give the, you don't know how to make genders. I don't care your comments, but what I care about is saying some comments in front of a child. What are you instilling into this other child who's grown up now? Hi, my people. How are you doing? Welcome again to another episode, the 12th episode of Child of Mine Show. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, watch our videos, share them because they are life-changing, they are informing, they are encouraging, and we are here to raise godly and wholesome generations together. And that's what Child of Mine Show is all about. My name is Elsie Kayugira, and I am the host. And I have a very good friend of mine. We are hosting this thing together, right? We are taking this show together. Welcome again. So please introduce yourself.
Okay, Elsie, let me say to God be the glory that I'm here on a second season, a second moment, another day.
Yes.
I can't say a second day. It's another day.
Yeah, another day.
Though I don't know how people would take it. For me, it's another day. I'm blessed of the Lord to be here. And yeah, we are here to discuss matters to do with gender. And I believe our viewers will come along with us, of course, in that comment section.
Yeah.
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 So, of course, I'm still Sheila, mother of two. Their father is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to stress that it takes you to raise children.
Yeah, and I call myself a great woman.
Amen.
In my life and in the life of those ones who are immediate to me.
Yeah, by the way, she calls herself great woman of God. The great woman. And some of us call her great woman. She calls herself. Welcome, Sana Sheila.
Thank you. Sorry, I love mentioning that I'm a great woman. And in that aspect, the great woman of God. And one day, I'll let you know how I came up with that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I knew I need to believe in myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Until I believe in myself is when people can believe in me.
Yes.
So I needed to set an example of what I want people to view of me, regardless of whether I have that father of my kids around or not around, whether I don't have those kids or I have them, whether I have both genders.
Sure.
Yeah, it takes a great woman aspect or view of life.
Amen.
For you to take it easy, feel comfortable, and live in acceptance. I believe today we are discussing about the thing of gender or what.
Let me just introduce. I forgot to introduce this topic to you guys, my family out there. So today we want to talk about the gender issue. You know, the way someone comes to you and tells you, "Mbona usikue na mvulana, usikue na kijana?" You know, have you ever encountered such comments? You know, have you ever heard or seen someone being asked about such? I have been asked. I'm a victim, not only with just one person, but so many other people. I'm a mother of two daughters. And one of the most discouraging comments I got from a relative was, unapanga kupata mwingine kijana. And the worst thing, the most heartbreaking thing was that she asked me that in front of my child. Yes, in front of my 6-year-old. So I'm like, kwa nini? And then she says, kijana ni mzuri, ni vizuri kuwe na kijana, atalinda boma, atachunga boma. I'm like, I'm okay with my girls. I'm okay with my girls. So guys, I have this question to you, and we're going to discuss it together. Is it a must one should have a boy? And thinking about this, who gives you a child? Who gives you a child? And do you have a right to tell someone to go for another gender? Do they even have the ability to decide? Sheila, as I talk more about this, I feel frustrated.
Yeah, because you are yielding into people's selfishness. They want to buy you into the aspect of growing into this selfish woman, selfish daddy around your kids.
Or is it tradition? Is it weird?
Let me not call it traditions, because even in those traditions, rules and regulations or ways of living had boundaries that were meant to bring comfort to those who made decisions.
So they made them to make it to suit them, to suit their desires.
And that's why I'm not departing from the fact that people can be selfish. It did not start now, way back, just away from the previous topic. It started way back that we have this culture. For example, like in Luya, women are not supposed to eat certain parts of
the chicken, right?
Yet you discover the parts are so fleshy than the others.
Yes.
So it's the man who is eating the whole chicken. Is that not being selfish?
It is.
My friend, if you love your parents, if you love your children, and you have been put on the decision making, you should make a decision that will affect equally, positively and negatively to all of them. The moment you do one that suits you better than them, you are selfish.
It's
in this case, anyone who is looking at a boy child being better than a girl child, they are selfish. Can I tell you why? There is one thing, yani huwa nasikia vibaya sana when I hear, because I've been hearing this thing in my ears, girl child, girl child, girl child. And remember, this girl child at some point will need a boy child. But in real sense, I've never heard of this boy child until when people are in their marriages and they're not now having boys. So then it tells you, whoever is asking you to have boys is for their own selfish agenda. It could be a mother-in-law or a friend advising you because they have been lured into this selfishness kind of character aspect of life that they think it's good. So you want to say, you said Boma, I think that's a homestead. We are literal, you can imagine, we are physical. Even God knows it's not a sin to be physical. God already has created us to be so. So somebody will be viewing this boy in the essence of this boy will take care of our homestead. If I was to put it literal, then the boy will be taking care of the fence, will be taking care of the how tidy or how well the structures are supposed to be, gardening and such like things. You see, and you realize is such a disgusting thing if that's the way you view your child in. Because I'm telling you, in Christianity, in spirituality, we are having these children, and if anything, you want to declare good things on them. You want them to be above. So it means, if anything, this boy, this gentleman should be in a point of overseeing. And if he's in a point of overseeing, you should not come in between. If you come, you should just come to submit, because now you trust them. But guess what? Are men trusted? These men we are talking about, many don't trust them.
Yes.
That's why you'll find some men, just because of this selfishness, they will tell you, my mother-in-law said. See, the mother has captured this boy's mind. attitude, and it is playing a key role in their own family. They have forgotten they are man by themselves for their own families, therefore father of their household. Now they have let the parents to be the father of their household. So then you realize whoever had the initiative of you going for the other gender, in this case, boy child comes up so conspicuously. It means this person is taking care of their future. He's just looking at this homestead. Girls will get married and go. And they are forgetting, in the Bible it's written, both of them shall meet, leaving their homesteads.
Both of them should.
They should leave.
Should go. Yes.
And find their own homesteads. And therefore take care of it. So if you have a girl, she will leave.
And if you have a boy,
she will find a man. They will make a homestead. And they will take care of it. Therefore, why should you worry? We don't have men. We don't have boys being born. I think our cameraman has a son only. And he's comfortable.
He only has a son.
Yes.
And he's comfortable.
So you want to tell me he's supposed to be worried? Is okay basing on what reasons? Perhaps if the country will be worried that all hospitals are giving birth to child, no girl is coming from them. So it means in the near future or in some decades to come, we'll just be ladies. And let me tell you, it cannot happen. Because I still bring this one up from the word of God. He said, no single day will he ever destroy the earth and all that is in it at once. So it means marriage is going on. Children will be born, girls and boys. But he did not say from your homestead you'll have both of them, or you'll have a specific gender alone. What you receive from the Lord, you become grateful. And remember, when God is giving us these children, he's not giving us as just, he's not giving us according to gender. He's calling them children, a heritage.
Yes.
You getting me? He's not saying boy, girl. And as they mature, if you're born again, if you are a believer, and you lead them into the way of salvation and they accept, do you know what God calls them? Sons.
Both the girl and the boy.
Yeah. It's not saying this son of mine and then this woman of mine. He's calling us sons, meaning both of them have grown to be responsible in the sight of God. And therefore God himself shall give upon them a companion who is of the other gender. And they'll find a homestead and grow themselves. So in the event you want your child to be with you and take care of your homestead, you're just looking for somebody to take care of your homestead permanently, they'll have nowhere else to go to. I think it's from that point of view of life that people will start chasing after having boys. And let me tell you, it's unfortunate. People who keep on looking for boy child, Aki, it's not easy they get. They will go have a girl again. They will go have a girl again. And at the end of the day, you'll find that the marriage is breaking. Because this son of somebody has been advised.
Yeah, some marriages are broken by that because one of the couples says, they are not able to give me a son, especially that always comes from the man's side a lot. I've heard of a case scenario, yes, where the lady was chased because she couldn't give birth to a son. I'm like, this is ignorance
of the highest order.
This is pure ignorance, because God says children are a gift from God, a heritage. I like the fact that he didn't say boys, boy child, or girl child. He didn't specify. As long as he's blessed your womb with a child, a human being, that's a gift, that's a heritage.
Yeah,
it is pure selfish.
When God says that blessed are peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. He did not say blessed are boys because they are peacemakers and they will be called sons of God. So one of the things that should be clear to us is that children are from God, and there is nothing we can do about it as far as gender is concerned. I know professionals, doctors have done their best. Then they tell couples, go and have your good time during daytime, you'll get a boy. I'm telling you, some will say it has worked, but I have never believed that it has worked because a doctor told you. No.
God himself decides the gender to give you.
Yeah, it decides. And by the time you are getting that gender just because a doctor advised you, just know it is by the will of God that you are guided and went that way. Perhaps you've been actually parenting apart. One is in the city, another one is in the village. So you are not frequently having that good time together. And so it just happens that because you have been freely around together and you are there during daytime, and so you will believe that doctor. I just want to.
Some people, but they say you can control the gender.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. You are not God.
Yes,
If you want to become like those ones who built the Tower of Babel, God will not knock you down. God will scatter you because God is not in competition with anyone. And that's why we have Satan himself on here. And in fact, he has not been given authority. It is us who have been given authority to subdue. So you can imagine what God will do to you when you try completely competing with him. And remember, his thoughts are very different. You can never compare or come to them. His wisdom, his understanding, and his knowledge. All we can do, we can just be at his mercies. And I want to tell you this, Elsie. For those ones who believe that boy child matters, I want to tell you this, as far as gender is concerned. I want to dare you, and I want to dare those people who are going through those challenges. Sometimes we need to talk sense and facts and naked truth into the ears of those people that are asking such questions. Perhaps we'll bring them home. I can just pose a question to that person and tell them, because girl child is not really of essence to you, have you ever thought of donating them to a children's home? I see you have 3 boys and 1 girl. Why are you still having this one around? Or have you gone into homesteads and you see this person has several sons and 1 daughter, and the daughter is normal? Don't they cry?
They do.
Don't they go for counseling because that grief is too much?
They do. They mourn.
Don't they seek for places to debrief because they have lost their loved one?
They do.
So that one speaks volumes. It tells you a child is a child. When they depart from you, they leave a void that no other person can fill, regardless of the gender. So men have decided to say in a proverb or a saying that goes, what a man can do, a woman can do better. But still, we sweep that one under the carpet. I think people, by their own wisdom, trying not to agree to what God is saying, they are just trying to equate. Perhaps, I think that is a statement that came out of selfishness again, and a thought of, I want to revenge. Because when you are in the event you are saying a woman can do better, it means you want to uplift the girl child and you want the boy child to be forgotten.
Again.
But remember, the cultures, the rules, the altars that we have set because of this boy child are the ones that is fighting us. Yeah, a lot has been said about a girl child. Believe you me, as much as people are lying, they value gender of a boy child. Wait until a woman has been molested somewhere and they are lying. They will just say it's the boy child who is wrong. It's the man who is wrong. Where are these people who are fighting for these boys in their life when they are adults? Tell me, where are they? If they meant it actually, having a boy, having this gender is good. We have someone to rally behind you. I mean, if they feel having a boy child is good and they are approaching you, they should be at least a multitude of people. One speaking, then they tell you, see, all these are saying. And then maybe from there, we can have a movement of taking care of these boys when they grow into fathers. And yeah, because at the end of the day, you realize children don't have father figures. Because we are declaring we want them to take care of homesteads. And you'll find a man has left their wife and children, has gone to take care of the homestead of their mother. Is that not what we have been declaring before even we conceive?
Indirectly.
Now you have not conceived and somebody is there telling you, utaki kupata mtoto mvulana. You call them kijana, but kijana is for the both genders.
For both genders.
Yeah. So somebody is telling you that, but you don't know the roots. So utaanza kutafuta because of your selfish desires that are still as your subconscious part of mind.
But sometimes I tend to well, that is out of pure ignorance, but I don't care what you say to me about the gender of my children, you know, especially supporting the boy child or something, wanting me to have a boy, yet you can't even give the, you don't know how to make genders. I don't care your comments, but what I care about is saying some comments in front of a child. What are you instilling into this other child who's growing up now? You know, what are you instilling into the mind of this child? They'll start thinking, could boys, are boys better? Are boys better than girls or something? You know, indirectly or directly, you're already spoiling someone else's child. My child, with your comments. But then I don't care. You come to me asking me why I don't have a boy, but don't do it in front of my child. Don't do it in front of my child. I think as parents, we need to, not only parents, as people, we need to mature up. We need to really take care of our young ones, especially by the words we say. Don't you think so?
I think so too. You are right. Because, you know, we say words have got power. And you can imagine these words landing on a toddler, on a children who is still growing. They don't know which is which. It's their parent who is supposed to guide them, help them choose. And of course, by the guidance of the Spirit of the living God, or the discernment or the gifts that the Lord has bestowed upon them. So it's in this extent, I think that is too much of it. And actually, it shows that that person is suffering. On the other side, how I pray that God will equip those ones that is just given girls to be able to handle these people who are coming to them in the name of, why don't you have a boy? And, you know, a boy is good. And actually in the presence of their children.
Yes.
Now, these are people who need to be corrected. These are people actually, as they come, it's them who are supposed to be sat down. Yeah, and be brought into the understanding of who a child is in the life of a human being.
Yes.
Because you'll find maybe this person that was talking to you, majority it is us women who are used to carry information from one side to the other with a lot of ease. We are blessed by the way, you see. But it's unfortunate sometimes we forget that this information have been given. Of what importance can it be? You see, because when you are carrying this information, you are thinking, let me go and help Elsie that she may have a boy. You should sit down and think, what does it take for one to have a child? Okay? It takes God. And then if it takes God, you may choose to pray for them so that they can have a boy child. And when they conceive and they have a boy, you say, I prayed for you to have. But child. Remember, God will vet or will order based on what is the motive behind of that prayer.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then he will either say no,
or
yes, or wait. So it's all about that when you just pray, the reasons behind. If it's there to nurture the kingdom of God or to nurture the lives and the spirits of those ones who are after the kingdom of God, then the Lord will answer. And in the event this person reaches to you, and viewers, I want you to take this one into consideration. Somebody is coming, that is provoking you. If God has asked us not to provoke our children, remember we are also children of God. And we are not supposed to be subjected of this thing of being provoked anyhow. Yeah. Just know you are likely to get anything back, and you should be strong to get it, including you being sat down and corrected. You see?
Yes.
So let this person even know if worse come to worse, but in kind ways, that you may have these children, but remember we are not permanently on this earth. Sometimes we may live or they may live before us. And remember also we have no decision to make when it comes to departing on this earth in the form of death. No one decides the father will go first. It is a sister who will go first. We are just depending on God, my dear. As we receive, when it is being taken back by God to himself, we have no control. So at the end result, it's only God who knows. Nona, if this boy will be here and you are gone, if this girl will be here and you are gone, or if you will be there to witness them grow and mature into adults. So everything is casted onto God.
The Lord. Thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you so much, Sheila. So today, I am just urging you, my dear fellow parents and people out there, be kind in your comments. Be kind in your comments, especially when it comes to this gender issue. No one decides that I'm going to have a boy and I'm going to have them. It is the Lord who decides who to give you. He decides to give you a special child. He decides to give you a normal child. He decides the gender. And so when you're coming to me with such comments, think twice about it. Think twice about it, and think about your future too, because you don't know about the future. You're not in control of everything. So be kind with your words, and especially commenting them in front of younger generations, because the words you say are impactful or are destructive. So be kind with your words. Think about what you say before you say it. I hope you've learned a few things or two. And I hope you subscribe to this channel and share and spread the word. Thank you so much. Have a lovely time. And be grateful with your gender. I'm a mother of 2 girls and I'm proud of it. Bye-bye.